We're back, Slap fans. Once again, Slap News bringing you the best coverage in the game. Today, I've got Zach Zane with me going over his first round matchup in Road to the Title 2 against Federico Benedettelli. Let's bring him in. Let's talk to him. Zach, we finally get to see you in Power Slap. I know it's been like half a year since we discovered you, my man. How fucking awesome is it to be here and to arrive?
It's a dream come true. It's a long time coming, you know. Like I said, we've been waiting, and man, the blue balls is gone now. So, you know, now I get to feel it, and yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, how disappointing was it the first time you get on a plane, go all the way to Vegas, you prep for it? I know you're going at 155, so I'm sure you had to do a bit of a weight cut to make it down there, and for your opponent to not make weight. How weird of an experience was it?
I was supposed to fight at. We're supposed to fight at welterweight, and there's a gap weight, and he was too underweight, you know.
Gotcha.
But yeah, same thing. It sucked, you know. So
yeah.
But then just being there and getting to see the live event, it made me just like, man, I want to do that in front of that crowd, you know, in front of all those people and influencers and ex-UFC fighters and UFC fighters, and I truly love this sport of Power Slap, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about it, man. I mean, you get on the reality TV show, you know, not necessarily the most traditional way, you know, to get into the sport. Yeah. How was it overall, that entire experience of being in the house with, you know, 28 other guys?
Yeah, man, it was definitely an experience, and it was almost like therapy too, you know, not having phone technology and music, you know. You get a lot of time to yourself to kind of connect with yourself, you know, in a sense, and just learn a lot about yourself, you know. You can hear more, and it's more quiet, it seems like, inside of that house. It just seems so quiet to me, you know, because out here it's so loud. I have my kids, I have my life, you know, and inside there it was just so quiet. So I had time to really like just collect myself and really like, do I really want to do this, you know, like, and are you really this warrior that you think you are? Do you really think you're tough, you know? Like, man, it's crazy, man. A lot of stuff, it was like this in there.
For sure, my man. Let's talk about Federico. So before going into that match, sizing him up in the house, you know, the first match, you know, round of matches get released. What did you think of him, and what did you kind of see of him before you actually got up there, you know, at the table?
Yeah, when I saw him, he was doing these chin push-ups, you know.
Yeah, this Sean.
Shit looks fucking crazy, you know, and I already could tell he was already in good shape, you know. He had big arms, he had a big old neck, and I come to find out, I think he was supposed to fight at 85, you know. So when I heard he was coming down to welterweight, I was like, oh, he's not going to be a small welterweight. He's going to be, you know, heavy set welterweight, you know. And and you know, the people saying he was a pro boxer and everything. Come to find out, he's 16-0, like undefeated boxer, like 49-0 Ami boxer or something. Like he's got a lot of experience, you know. So in my head, I'm like, this is not boxing, you know, this is Power Slap, you know. A whole different ball game. Like, I've been fighting MMA for what, 14, 15 years, and still yet Power Slap is fucking wild, bro. I did bare knuckle boxing. I fought crazy Russians. I fought Khabib's teammates. Power Slap is the most nutsest thing I ever did, and it's fucking it's exhilarating. It's so I found something about myself with these slaps that people don't really know, you know. Like it's my own journey, my own battles that I've defeated in that house, I think, and just getting slapped in general.
Yeah, man. Like, let's talk about it. So you get up there, first time in your, you know, your life and your career. Obviously, you had quite a storied MMA career, that you have to, you know, receive a slap, you know, undefended. What was that like?
Man, it was like I don't know, man. Also, like, I never played Russian roulette before, but I mean, it is like Russian roulette, you know. You never know which swing is gonna put you down, and you really gotta like really ask yourself, like, are you really that tough to take it, you know? Like, man, like, you can't be scared. You gotta just fucking eat that shit, you know. And you gotta be very tense, and you can't. There's no there's no time for like slack. Like you have to be alert the whole time. I was looking at Federico's eyes the whole time before he was gonna hit me. You know, to me, I don't think you should close your eyes or anything like that. I think you should be laser focused and follow his swing until it hits you, and really just, you know, fuck, it's crazy, man. Like I said, this shit is fucking crazy, and I love it.
Absolutely, my man. Let's bring up the match right now. Let's talk through it, okay?
Yeah.
All right, we got the tail of the tape here. Nothing too crazy standing out. I mean, your slap score, the best in the house. I mean, that's the biggest advantage that it seems to show. Did you know that you had the biggest slap score going in?
No, I didn't. What's his name? Slappy Joe came to the house. He's like, "Hey, man, I think we got like high scores." And I was like, "Oh, sick." I was like, "No." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You're up there." And I was like, "Sick, sick." So I just thought I just had a good score. I didn't know I had the best score. You know,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
"Wow, fuck."
Let's talk about this, my man. Your first slap. Yeah. Let's walk us through.
Yeah. So first slap, I go up there. Everything that we've been practicing, in the back or even prior, you know, before this I was practicing a lot. So now getting up there, doing it to a real face, you know, especially with a beard too. That's what I pictured. I was gonna hit a guy with a beard, and yeah. So I felt him, you know. It was like, all right, I gotta hit him on the sweet spot. But in my head, I'm like, man, this guy is what is he? A special ops. He's a French brigade. He looks like a tough motherfucker. I didn't think I was gonna knock him out the first shot. You know, I was like, this fucker's gonna probably eat it. But you know what? Let's ring his bells. You know, and I fucking whacked him. Boom! I saw I rang his bells. You know, and I didn't hear a foul or anything. I was like, thank God. Okay, good. We're good. Clean shot. Awesome. Yeah. And then I was like, guess what, Zach? It's time for you to get fucking whacked, you know? And that's when you grab the stick and you're like, oh, man, here we go. I'm going to let this fucking French brigade guy just fucking hit me, you know? And they said I flinched, bro. If you watch the slow motion, I didn't flinch. I got hit, and then I went, you know?
Was that something that you worked on with Chris Thomas to kind of bounce out?
Chris had a little defensive aspect to it, you know, and after that, I looked at Chris and I was like, Chris, we're not doing it. Like I looked at him and we were like, no, I'm just gonna fucking eat it, you know. And I come to find out I could eat it, you know. I was like, shit, I could eat it. Like, I think there's a difference between clinching and flinching. Like flinching is like you're trying to kind of roll with it as fast as you can, or trying to be like, you know, like, bro, I'm not flinching, bro. I'm not scared up there. I'm telling you straight up, I'm not scared, bro. I go up there, I'm not fucking scared at all. I have no fucking like I accept what I'm doing, you know. So like I'm not fucking scared, bro. That's why when I see Jules Scott, he could be the fucking bully that he is, but bro, I'll stay humble till I rumble, you know. Like I don't care. He can say whatever the fuck he wants, bro. But when you're up there with me face to face, then we see. You know, then we see. I don't talk. I just show up.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit more about the match here. So we've got some step and fouls. All good, man. Goes with the left, come back with the right again.
Yeah. You know, he whacked me. He said he hurt his arm. So he went with his left, and I got 2 for flinching. So boom, boom, eat those. And then I whacked him, and man, when I whacked him, his eyes rolled to the back of his head, and when it rolled back down, some blood came out of his nose, and I was like, ooh, one more shot, I think I got him, you know. And then I heard foul, and I was like, fucking foul, what did I do? And then he said, Zach, you stepped. The ref was like, Zach, you can't step. And I was like, I know, I thought I didn't step, you know. And then I got the foul, and I'm like, fuck, all right, whatever. Let's eat this one and let's knock him out on the third one. That's what I thought. I was like, fuck, I think I got him. I'm gonna drop him on the third one, because after the second one, he was like, you know, like I saw it. Like I saw his eyes roll to the back of his head and blood coming out of his nose. I was like, yeah, I got this. You know, that's why I blew the kiss at him, because I was like, you're fucking done. This next one, you're done. You know, and I didn't get to get my third swing, but I wish I did, because he fouled out on me. So it's all good. It's all good. But in the end, he knows he got rocked. You know, he even came up to me afterwards and said, "Hey, motherfucker, you hit fucking hard, man."
Yeah, for sure. Oh, still have you, my man? You still there?
Oh, my
Oh,
mom.
you're
Mom
back.
called me. Yeah, I'm back. My mom
Oh,
shut up.
good. No problem at all, my man. You had a ton of emotion right from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that adrenaline, do you think it was good or was it counterproductive? And what I mean by that is, do you think there was too much energy that might have played into the flinch, that might have played in the stepping, just trying
Yeah.
to overexert yourself a little bit too much?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. First power slap. Just a little bit of rage. And just kind of everything. That's why Chris was saying, man, we can use all that, but let's kind of harness it a little bit, and then like put it all together, because he's like, fuck, you have a lot to offer. And I was like, all right, it makes sense. It makes sense. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's DubZ. The guy up there is DubZ. That's his own
Yeah.
character. I'm
Yeah.
me. I'm Zach right now. But the guy on the stage, he's a monster. I promise you. He has no fucking mercy for anybody. I promise. And I know that's what this sport wants. And I know people want to see that. That rage, that excitement, the drama. They want. I believe that I'm gonna deliver. I believe I'm gonna deliver for Power Slap. I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be hush, and then when it happens, it happens. I'm gonna be super grateful, but I'm gonna show out.
Let's let's talk a little bit about getting up there for the first time. I mean, we're seeing it in the show, we're seeing a lot of fouls, we're seeing stepping, we're seeing clubbing. You committed one in this round, he committed two, you won by disqualification.
Yeah.
What do you think it is that is leading to so many fouls this series? And is there a way to correct it?
Yeah, I think maybe just kind of slow it down. I guess I think everybody is just anxious. You get up there, you're just like, fuck, I just want to fucking kill this guy. Then you forget about technique and all this. And to me, I don't think it's about how hard you can hit. It's really the placement of where you hit the chin. And I think there's a sweet spot always, because I really did some studying after this slaps. I did some slow motion on the people who's getting knocked out. If you really look at it, it's a flick. It's literally a flick on their chin, or it's a thud to the back of their jaw right here. So it's either one knockout that you got to pick which technique is good for you. But I kind of want to work both, but I was kind of just going for the back jaw. I think now I'm going to start aiming for your chin. Like if I was boxing, I'm going to go straight for that chin, like right here, So we'll see, man. We'll see.
Gotcha.
Still a lot to learn, a lot to grow.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love this shit. I love this shit. This shit is barbaric.
Absolutely, my man. I don't want you to give away too much of the show that hasn't, already aired.
Yeah.
But what can people expect watching you for the rest of the road to the title too?
Man, you can expect fucking iron chin, bro. the fucking coconut head, rock head. One of the strongest chins in power slap you're gonna expect to see, because this thing is I promise. It's made of steel, man. I promise.
That's funny. One more for you, my man. So you mentioned Jules Scott. What's that about? Because I don't know anything about Jules Scott and what he's been saying.
Oh yeah, no, we're fighting. Everybody. I got guys sending me, so I just don't care. I don't even care to look or anything. I don't feed into any of that. People can feed it. You can jump on the bandwagon or whatever. Whatever makes people feel good at the end of the day. But for me, it's like, bro, you're a family man. I'm a family man. I don't even know nothing about you. You don't know nothing about me. So fuck, let's not even say shit, because in reality, we don't know each other. So fuck, what is there to talk shit about, Make you feel better, because you're fucking, whatever. I can't, I could be such a, but I choose not to, I choose to be this humble guy. But don't let the fucking smile fool you. I promise you, because just keep talking, man, because that humble pie is brewing. It's baking as we speak.
Yeah. I can tell you're restraining yourself. I'm sure we're going to be getting more of this coming up, going forward, my man. I appreciate you joining me, breaking down your fight. Look forward to having you back in the second round, and then continuing to go on as Power Slap evolves here. Yes, appreciate you. All the very best, my man. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah, you too, brother.